Good morning. Well, it's 14 degrees here today, that's Celsius in Australia, and I have to go to work. I've packed lots of slow stitching in case there's no customers in the shop today or it's quiet because it's raining. Got a few more t-shirts and things to put online, and I've got to tidy because after that workshop I've still got more to do. Anyway, let's go. First up, let's get some coffee at the Victoria and Albert Guest House. Oh God, it's dreary today. And so the Christmas trees are up. Catherine Martin wallpapers everywhere. It's amazing here. So this is Mount Victoria, guys. You need to come and visit. One of my favourite rooms. Look at the entrance. And a beautiful peacock is just over here. I'll show you. Okay, I'm in. It's so wet out there, so I didn't film me sort of walking in the door. Just setting everything up and about to vacuum and tidy a bit. And if it's quiet today, I'm very keen to do some stitching. So I've bought a few things like my computer. I just bought some yummy cake. And this is my kimono that I wear everywhere. I'm going to keep stitching on that. Stray post bags, messy desk. Got to label all these blankets, but if it's miserable today, it doesn't matter. I've got things to do. Okay, just grab my coffee. I've just done the vacuuming, and Alexa, stop. Better stop that in case copyright or something. What's the deal? Still new to YouTube, so I've got to learn all this. Just watching other YouTubers, I can see do's and don'ts. My my kid made this in 6th class, so what, 10, 11, 12, something like that. Just to show you this dress, I salvaged this. This was in the front of an op shop in the throw out free bin. And it's got a lot of this coming away. But I really want to have a go at salvaging or either cutting this away or repairing it. So there are a lot of loose threads here and there. I don't think it's of any great value. Like, I looked online, it seemed to be maybe like an Amazon dress, but it looks well worn. Someone, I don't know if you can see here, they've really, sorry, it's out of focus. Someone's really loved it. So someone in our Stitch Queens open day, all these wonderful creatives, look, I can see like a mark here. They suggested buttons over the top, like pull the thread out and not buttons on the top. So if you have any ideas what I should do, please let me know, because I've just left on the dummy there to kind of inspire me as I walk past and have a think about what I might do to it. But it's stunning. I'll just quickly show you some of the stock I have. So lots of fabric slow stitch pouch packs and fabric bundles. These are the fabrics that I design. Threads, more fabrics I design. These more fabrics I designed. These are packs, but these are like old vintage sewing needle packets that I've made into fabrics. I've got a whole shop here. I just thought I'd quickly show you some of it. It's really fun. It's really, really fun. Crazy vintage collection. When people walk in, they're always like, wow, I didn't know all that was in here. I'll show you out the front. Okay, let's walk out. So it's a miserable day. I'm still wet from running things back and forth from the car. So this is Mount Victoria. This is the Great Western Highway. That way is to Katoomba and then on to Sydney. And let's go over here. This way goes all the way out to Bathurst and beyond, the Central West, New South Wales. So down this street here, that's Station Street, where our cafes, accommodation, Mount Vic Flicks, we've got a cinema, a museum, all of that. And on the highway is only Robin's shop here. She does taxidermy and lead lighting and myself. Post office is gone. That's a post office sign here. So let's walk down, and I can't remember if I've shown you on YouTube. I'm trying to get better at YouTube, but this is first shop was just this side. This is actually one shop with 2 doorways, and I had just this tiny spot here. So we'll walk down here. There's the old sandstone post office. That's a private residence. There's the park. It's really, like, Mount Victoria is really beautiful. All historic. Everything here is heritage listed. So that's Robin's shop. I've just put the sign out. I need to cut the grass. And then you go up here. I hope I'm not moving the camera around too much. So Robin has lots of vintage finds in there as well. But she also does this incredible, I don't know if you can see the reflection, the LED lighting. There's a farrier in there, but I don't think you can quite see it. Really cute. I've got some of her stuff. Pelts, because she does taxidermy. This is her window display at the moment. I'm loving some of those feathers. Look at that lyrebird feather there. I don't know if you can see it. So, and then she's got here her LED lighting ceasefire now. Very, very cool. And then I just put this vase out hoping someone would take it. And this is my shop. And you can see it's noisy with trucks and traffic. So filming in here is not as fun as filming at home. I've had to put everything under this awning because of the rain. But I just want to quickly show you how cute it is. There's some more cute little houses along here. And I'll show you up here. This is real Australiana. This is a very pretty house next door. Look at the old sign. So that throws everyone. They think I'm a cafe still. No, we're not. We don't have the park. The reason why, there's no parking along down here. It used to be, and I've moved it over there. So we have these old steps here, which they finally closed off. So people would run across the highway and it would be kind of carnage. When there were steps here 30 years ago, these 2 shops were probably a lot more popular. I've heard the Mountaintop Cafe, which was this. I've got some really old photos. I might try and insert them. Originally it was one half, and then you walk into the residence. The residence behind is similar to this one. And then at some point, 1950s or 30s, they've added a whole frontage. So let's have a look at my window. There's a mirror ball spinning. It's kind of hard to see with the reflection. So it's lots of fun. So I do vintage as well as my own design things. I've got to update this because I've got another workshop happening. Got a few things to do today. So then we walk in and I've got so much stuff. So I'm going to sit over here today and do a few things. Those lights keep flickering. I'll show you quickly. This is our change room. And on the door here, I painted David Bowie, Change. I won't sing it. What else? And you can see some of the embroidered upcycle pieces I've done. Oops. So as well as my vintage stuff, I have that. I do these blankets. That's the Magpie blanket. There's Gough Whitlam, a pair of overalls I've upcycled, very political. One of my tea towels, it says a swear word, F off I'm reading. And lots of vintage books. Another tea towel of mine. These are the t-shirts I do. This is a Fight Fascism t-shirt, very popular. Read banned books, create beautiful things, plant a garden, fight fascism. So I have lots of those in the yellow and pink at the moment, pale pink, which are over here. And these are Blue Mountain socks as well that I produce. And I've got to clean up and sit up over here today. I haven't really been back since doing the workshop. And you can see some of my tea towels get a bit floppy. They decide they've had enough, but I don't know how many tea towels I've designed. Like maybe 200. And these are all the greeting cards. Well, they're actually not all the greeting cards I've designed. I've designed a lot. So anyway, I'm trying to do more for YouTube because it's a new kind of venture for me, and I'd love to meet more people internationally, especially small business. Like, are you in a small town that tourism is tricky, or do you debate whether to close the doors and just stay online? I have done bits and pieces of that, and then I feel a sense of community, like I should be opening the doors and being available to all. So if you know your Australian politics, you might see which way I lean up there. That one's a sparkly rainbow label one. The Wagga guy sent it to me. And this is my Woke AF t-shirt. Anyway, gives you an idea. And this is my Whippet t-shirt, my Devo Whippet. I've stopped sending to the US. I probably need to start that up again. I've got to check the rules. I'm so nervous with what's happening. I think the tariff thing's all over, isn't it? He's about to get told he's not allowed to do tariffs because it's taxing to the US citizens, but we'll wait and see. All right, I better do some work. So just picking out some of the things that have already sold. So I try to put all my secondhand items online. This is sold. This is a beautiful pajama set, which I've washed and ironed, ready to go. 3 o'clock, and I haven't done any stitching. I've had lots of amazing people visit today. I feel like I've achieved a lot. I didn't get any time to kind of chill out and do anything, but that's okay. It's sort of 3 o'clock. I'm deciding whether to hang here a bit longer, leave everything outside, or head home, but I might as well stay here a bit longer, and I might do some stitching. Okay, so what I'm doing here, let's get rid of some of this, is I have this kimono that I would love wearing, which I made without a pattern. I just used a very basic shape, and I'm slowly adding some remnants to the cuffs. Oh, it stops there. And this is where I'm up to here, the needle here. And then on the other side, I'm doing the same. And I think I might also do some on the pocket there too. So it's not very exciting, but that's where I'm up to. And I've put a new lovely, new old upcycled linen jacket up online on my shop, which I use some of the vintage sewing needle kit fabrics that I've created there. So I'm just going to see if I can, oh, sorry. I might make this a bit lower, hey? So that's the other sleeve. Just adding, I've got this beautiful fabric, but I just thought creating a little edge would be fun. And it's just random and nothing particularly special or clever, just texture. It kind of makes the sleeves hang nicely too, being solid, a bit weighty. Look, I'm not even being particularly careful. Look at that. That's but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just a bit of fun. I mean, this crazy old fabric's got all kinds of bleach stains and things on it. You can hear the traffic roaring away out there. So it's Friday, so this is where everyone's either going to the Central West or heading back towards the city. And I've been keep thinking I must get this YouTube video happening. It's another whole thing, isn't it? You do time you do your social media orders, talking to customers all day. It's hard to find the time to do each section of, you know, what you kind of expect for yourself. So like tomorrow morning I have to go down to Penrith, which is an hour away, and I have to get my newsletter out. So I keep thinking, should I do that tonight and set and forget, or do that first thing in the morning because I want to stitch? Yeah, I don't know. It's hard being, the business owner, the designer, the creator, the customer service, all of that. You sort of, sometimes you just want to run away. Good news though, I've booked to go to Green Door Studios May next year for the Fleur Woods workshop. It's a 3-day one, and yes, it's pricey. I am going to pay it off. So lovely Zoe down there at Green Door Studios has allowed me to pay that off, which means it becomes affordable for me. I'm so excited. It's a great time to learn and create, and 3 days seems really extravagant to me. I love watching how other people do their workshops, and you know, it's something I can claim in business. And I love the creativity. I love seeing what people are doing. Oops. And I'm looking forward to learning as much as I can, but also having a bit of time to myself. So like, I'll be able to stitch at night and hang out and do my thing. It's the Mother's Day weekend too, which is funny. So we're not really big into all that stuff anyway. Yeah. I was just thinking maybe I should show you a bit of just doing a bit of the canthus stitching there like I have here. Always lose this needle. I'll put this over here. So this is my bag I'm still working on, and I've got, it's like my little bag of tricks, lots of great things in there for this project. So the colour, it's on the white ticking. I think the bright red would look really good on that. I picked this up in the second-hand shop. I guess it's some wool. I don't know all the things you're supposed to know. And this fabric, I've got a huge piece of it from the Victory Theatre in Blackheath, from the old haberdashery shop here in the mountains in Blackheath. I really like that. So I'm thinking about making another kimono. I've got that fabric and this one. I've got a lot of this. Look at this. You'll like this if you're a fabric person. It's 1950s. Isn't that fun? So I'm thinking about cutting out some of these and putting them onto this too. It's so pretty. All right, so did I lose the needle? Yes. Oh no, I didn't. Here it is. I'll leave that there like that. Get my scissors. Traffic's gone quiet all of a sudden. Yeah, I sort of feel like I should close up, as in like I've got lots of things to bring into the shop. So when I close up, all this comes in and then there's less space. But I just thought maybe I should sit here. I usually close at 3, and it's, you know, about 3:15 or something now. I'm thinking, what if I just sat here a bit longer and see what happens and see if anyone walks in, or does it matter? Should I just stitch and enjoy? I've been watching YouTube. I might go, where should I go? Oh no, I'll go this way. Spin that around. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I noticed my shorts are quite, well, not watched a lot. You know, I don't have that many people watching me on YouTube, but the shorts seem to get much more views, and I'll try and get better at this whole video thing. It's another whole thing. On top of everything else we do. I wonder if you can see me. I should come in a bit closer now. Sorry. So professional, hey? And I kind of want to go this way, but the sleeve, because I'm right-handed, I don't really want to go that way either. Now I've got to make sure you can see me. I was watching a Japanese lady, incredible designer, and she does her stitches tiny with big spaces in between. So maybe I should try a little bit of that. I'm sure you can see me. And scrappy dry hands as usual. I don't know why I'm so apologetic about my hands. They are. I am a designer and I do work hard and all that stuff, but I look at all these lovely hands of people online and think, oh, aren't they lovely? Or, you know, they got fake nails and things, and you think, gosh, mine would be off in a second, all the stuff I'm running around doing. So like that, the bigger space, as opposed to, I do mine like that. It's a bit tight too. I tend to pull mine apart a bit like that. That's kind of a bit softer, smaller, softer. What am I trying to say? I like it when the highway's quiet. I don't really think you can see much of what I'm doing. I might try and rearrange this. Somehow I've got this sitting really nicely, and it's on a weird angle, but it means I can also view what I'm doing as well, looking into the screen. Ugh. So let's just see if I can handle doing it this way. I had some people come up today. They were in the city, so the train to the city is 2.5 hours to Central, and they messaged saying, "Hey, do you have any t-shirts in the shop?" I said, yeah, we've got a whole section. They said, right, we're coming up. We've got a couple of hours to kill. They're on a trip, and then another lady bought one of my backpacks featuring Gough Whitlam, and she was going tomorrow back to Glasgow. So that's pretty cool, hey? From the Blue Mountains to the world. Oh my God, I'm not even in the... I'm not even in focus, sorry. I'll do a shot with me wearing this in a minute for you too, just to show you what I'm doing. Oh, see, now what have I done there? I'm so busy talking to you. Let's do... There's no plan here, is there? Let's do threes. Let's do 3 across. I thought this angle would be really good, but I don't feel like it is. I said on my like Instagram or social somewhere about how I get performance anxiety as soon as I try and do this, like try to film it for YouTube, like all these amazing YouTubers out there doing their work. And one of my friends said, "Oh, it's great. It's exactly who you are. It's life. It's you can connect with it. It's something we all go through. So if that's you and that is something you don't mind, thank you." As soon as I turn this camera off, I stitch really well. I mean, it is hard. I'm sitting right back. I'm leaning forward to kind of do this for you. So it's not a natural pose, if that makes sense. I almost need to watch YouTube videos on how people set their cameras up to get the best angle. That's a bit random. I kind of like that. I could almost do seed stitch where it's all completely random. Should we do that? I've got this huge long needle, which isn't the right kind of needle. Oh, going off camera again. I don't think anyone else is going to walk in today. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. This is so clunky the way I'm doing it. I'm actually really tired. I feel very tired today. Where'd blue come from? So yeah, I'm very excited. I've got this workshop to look forward to and a chance to connect and grow and learn. That's pretty cool. That's all I want in life. This is terrible. I'm looking at the other ones to see, am I doing it a bit different to make it look completely random, or am I falling back into habit and doing the same positions, you know, that kind of thing. Oh. It's so textural, I love it. I was listening to a Fleur Woods podcast where she said she didn't know all the stitches. Hers was all intuitive, and she was surprised when she learned some of them. And when she teaches students, sometimes they tell her what they are. That's pretty cool. I love it. It's organic, really, isn't it? I mean, we just do what we do. There's no right or wrong. And it's about being a part of something and doing what you love and treating it the way you treat it. I just want to encourage people, like, if you're new to it like me, or, you know, if you're quite established but you're watching this, thank you. It's just the fun of it. So that's where we're at. That's kind of cute. This kimono I made just laying it on the ground, folding the fabric and folding it again and cutting out a kimono shape. I saw something online similar and just followed it and then added pockets, and I did 2 splits up the side, just very small ones. And for some reason it's worked. If I tried to recreate that, it probably wouldn't work. But this, you know, actually it's these 2 fabrics, which actually aren't the same color at all. But somehow in my head I've got an idea to use them both. I'm not sure how, but I sort of have it in my head. And the more I look at it, I go, oh no, those colours aren't right together. But I like the fact they're both thick kind of linen or bark cloth or whatever they are. No, they're not bark cloth. That's just a sort of a thick linen or cotton, like an upholstery weight. And this is the same. It's very thick. I've washed these both. This one's, you can see it's been through the machine and it's a bit all over the shop. But this one, this blue one that I'm working on, whenever I wear this, people stop me and they like it and they want to ask about it, and are surprised that I made it. But if you really look at the fabric, I think there must have been old curtains or something, but look at the state. God knows what's happened. Like bleach, maybe? I don't know. It's pretty rough when you look at it really closely. Well, I kind of like that. I like the fact that it's not perfect. What else? What else can I talk to you about? I don't know. Yes, I'm meeting my mum down at Penrith tomorrow and taking the kids to meet her, and we'll have some lunch down there, and we've got an appointment, and then that's it, I guess. Oh, isn't that pretty? I like it on the back too. Oops. I realised I made that a bit short. Push that through there. All right. Kids walking past. So this bag of mine, which seems to be taking forever, I've given up just using it. I will do an interior. I still love that fabric. But I am still working on the handles. I haven't done that much more. And look at that, isn't that sweet? That's a little cuff of the girl's dress. And that's pretty much done on that side. That I'd like a bit more work, but it's done. And I'm going to leave the bottom plain. I just put an extra bit of the cotton quilting on it, and then I'll make an interior. So I do still have a bit to go. And I think some of these Suffolk puffs and these sort of pieces I'd like to put on my blue kimono. What other fabrics have I got in here to show you? Oh, you know what? This I love. So this was a vintage, I don't know if you can see the little stitch marks in it. A little vintage pot holder. So I've salvaged all the fabric off that. That's adorable. I could almost recreate that, I think, and do my own version and put it on Spoonflower. I don't have a lot of this left, and I cannot believe the prices of it online. It's just crazy. Look at that. It's just beautiful. And oh yeah, I might put some of this on the kimono. I don't know. I don't know if I should do the doily thing or leave it separate. Like, I don't mind bright crocheted stuff. This was a tea towel, like a modern tea towel. There's some more ticking. Like, that's quite cute. So I've just put things in here that I might work on. Of course, I never got the chance today because it was so busy. Anyway, I'll show you the kimono and then that's it. Okay, my light's still flickering above. I'm very sorry about that. So I've got a pin here. This seems to kind of want to naturally roll over about there, but I thought I could start some fabric about there. So this is my kimono. And it's very, very wearable. I just put it over my fabric dresses and things, and then I've been adding the sleeves. Hang on, I'm going to turn that light off. Start again. All right, this is my kimono. It's very easy wear, no pattern, just whatever, and I wear it over a lot of my floral dresses. So now what I'm doing is playing with the sleeves. And I might start and stop here and there. I might actually patch top section of the pocket, I'm not sure. Anyway, I like it. It gives it a little bit more weight there too. What do you think? I should mention too, the blankets. If you haven't had a look on mountthickerme.com, I do have a lot of blankets, vintage fabrics, new fabrics, trims. I'm making really cute tin boxes, vintage boxes filled with goodies too. So anyway, take a look.